Hey everybody, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Dungeons of Dredmor. Now, I played this game years ago. I love roguelike games, and so I thought I'd boot this up. Now, because I haven't played in a while, I am going to do the tutorial just to remind myself of how to play this particular game. You will use the default key bindings, and auto loot will be turned off while you're learning about the horrors that await you in the dungeon. Don't worry, you can take all your customizations with you at the end of the school day. Welcome to Dungeons of Dredmor. We've got a lot to cover today, so let's get started. The object of Dungeons of Dredmor is not necessarily to beat the game. Beating the game is very, very, very hard. Instead, go into the game seeing if you can do just a little bit better than you did last time. Eventually, you will win. First, however, the Hero Certification Board requires us to explain to you how to play the game so that you can die appropriately at the hands of your enemies. First, let's learn how to move the hero. Okay. Moving in Dungeons of Dredmor is easy. The WASD keys on the keyboard will move your hero up, left, down, and right, respectively. Try walking over to the first lever and flipping it. To activate an object in Dungeons of Dredmor, simply click on it. Okay. Hey. What are you doing? You playing a Game Boy or are you texting on your phone? I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to walk down here. And we'll pull the lever. Very good. The Dwarven Educational Grate has opened, and you may now proceed to the very small watery maze section of the tutorial. If you don't want to use the keyboard, you can also click on the floor. Your hero will then move to the appropriate square. Okay. Try using the mouse to move your way through the watery maze below. Note that you can't just click on an object like the lever to move directly to it. Yes, I have noted that. Alright, and here we go. I'm walking around. And let's pull the lever. Well done. This completes the first tutorial. Tutorial complete, and you get a gold star. Yay! Next tutorial. Every time you move or perform an action in Dungeons of Dredmor, you and the monsters alternate taking turns. You can move, then they move, then you move, etc. Okay, to demonstrate this principle, let's kill something. This little fellow here is the tutorial Diggle. One of many Diggles that you will encounter. Let's kill it quick. To attack a monster, simply move next to it either with the WASD buttons or with the mouse and click on him to attack. Okay, so I can click to move, I guess. And then we'll just hit him. And we hit him for 3, and he hit us for 2. Alright. Man, my eyebrows are intense. Alright, let's hit him again. Well, you sure beat him into a bloody pulp. Congratulations. So up in the upper left here, it appears that there is a combat log, and it says, I do 2 crushing damage and 1 slashing damage, and he pierces me for 2 piercing damage. So right away I'm in love with the transparency of the damage and the damage types and the combat log. Love it, love it. This appears to be like a mini-map. There are some hotkeys down here, and everything seems pretty straightforward, and I get another gold star. This is like my best day at school. No man ever became a great warrior merely by clicking on his enemy. You must apply combat skills and magic if you wish to survive the dungeon. I do wish. This level contains 4 mighty Diggle warriors. Look at them, thirsting for your blood. Yikes. If you simply charge in and try clicking on them, you'll get slaughtered. Okay. Fortunately, there is an easier way. In your skill belt on the right-hand side of the screen, you have access to a skill. I see. The skills you can access depend on your initial career choices that you make at the start of the game. In this case, you are a mighty axe wielder and as such have access to the mighty Norwegian Axe NATO. Click on the Axe NATO icon to equip it. Okay. Excellent. Now we can kill some Diggles. Okay. Notice how the Axe NATO icon now appears in the small gold box at the bottom of the screen right here. This means that it is active and can be executed by right-clicking on a square with your mouse. Okay. Move up to the Diggle, hold down right-click to see the squares that you can target, release right-click to fire the Axe NATO. Now go kill that Diggle. Alright, let's go. Alright. So, it looks like Darn, I didn't really want to do that. I wasn't sure how to, like, undo what I had done. Did I do my Axe NATO already on accident? I'm gonna have to figure out how to, like, undo it. Now you do your Viking ancestors proud. Notice that some numbers have now appeared on the top of this skill and how it appears to be disabled. This is because your skill has a cooldown period and you must wait before you can use it again. We've opened up a chamber to the Diggles' nests. You can hit space to pass your turn, and they will advance on your position. Wait for them to have you surrounded, then attack with your Axe NATO. Okay. Alright, let's move somewhere so I can be surrounded, and I'll just push spacebar to wait. Oop, my Axe NATO is now doing okay. Are they moving? They are. Let me just wait for them all to get around me. I'm going to take some damage. Oh, this guy moved over here. That's not nice. There we go. Now they're all here. Wow, look at that. Axe NATO. This completes the combat ability section of the tutorial. Combat abilities do different things. Try them and find out. You get a gold star. Next tutorial. Let's start by killing a Diggle. You should be old hat at this by now. I do want to just... Oh, I don't have my skill anymore. I want to figure out, maybe the escape button will cancel it if I don't want to actually go through with it. That's the problem with having a release the button interface. Anyway, attack him. Look at how well you're doing at killing Diggles. There's blood everywhere. Bless your little heart. You may have noticed at this point that your health is low. Slightly. Health is represented by the red bar at the bottom of the screen. If your health falls to 0, you will die. This ends the current game. You can regain health in a few ways. First, you can simply wait, either by moving around the dungeon or by hitting space. This waits a turn. Your hero will regain health slowly on his own. If your hero eats food, he will regain health more quickly, 1 point of health every turn. We've left some in the dungeon for you. Go pick it up and eat it. To eat food, pick it up and drop it in your belt. Then press right-click to eat. Okay, I can do that. All right. Okay. And I right-clicked it and I ate it. Now go kill the other Diggle. I didn't know there was another one. Let's go find it. Where is it? Oh, it's apparently not there, so I guess it's up here. Oh, there he is. He was hiding down there. I'll just wait for him to come by me, and we'll just click on him. And here you go. You get a gold star. I love these gold stars. I'm doing great with gold stars. One of the fun things about Dungeons of Dredmor is that you never know what items will do. You are encouraged to learn by experimentation, death, and starting a new game. Press I to open your inventory or click on the inventory button. Okay. This is your backpack. You can store items in it. Clicking the inventory button again or pressing I will close it. You can also close it by hitting the little gold X. Okay. You can also drag your backpack around by clicking on the top of it and dragging it anywhere you want. Okay. Try picking up that potion of Aqua Regia and putting it in your inventory. I will. Okay, now try right-clicking the potion to drink it. Okay. The acid burns through your body, propelling you from this world and on to the next tutorial. Wow, I've died. But I do get a gold star. While journeying through the dungeon, you may encounter a variety of weapons and armor. Many of these weapons and armor are better than what you start off with, and a key to success is upgrading your equipment whenever possible. Makes sense? Next to you is a mace. Pick that up. I'm gonna pick it up. Now that you have a mace, you need to put it into your equipment. You can open the character panel by pressing C or clicking the character button at the bottom of the screen with your mouse. Okay. This is your character panel, where you can see your character's attributes, and you can also equip weapons and armor. You can equip weapons and armor by depositing them into the appropriate slot. Okay. On the bottom of the panel, you can see your statistics. You have two types of statistics: primary attributes and secondary attributes. Okay. Primary attributes: burliness, sagacity, cattishness, nimbleness, stubbornness, and savvy do not directly affect your performance. They are, however, used to calculate your secondary statistics. For instance, your counterattack percentage is calculated from your nimbleness and your cattishness. Right it is. Your secondary attributes include all sorts of stuff. Run the mouse cursor over any attribute to see what it does. Okay. That said, you don't really need to know what everything does. Simply understand that higher numbers in the panel are better numbers. You want things to go up, not down. Okay. Now equip that mace by depositing it into an appropriate slot. Alright, let me put my inventory. Oh no, it's still selected. Let's put it right here. Remove the iron mace from your equipment. It has served its purpose. Okay. When we created this character for you, we chose swords and axes. Go see if you can find something more appropriate. Alright, let's put it in the bag. Okay, I'll look for something more appropriate. Here we go. A wooden sword. Excellent, now equip the wooden sword. Alright. Now you just need some armor. Go find something appropriate. Okay. What, so I'm using two swords right now? Is that what's going on? A traffic cone? This is a traffic cone. It's a very poor helmet, but we spent all our money for this tutorial on that iron mace you can't use, so it will have to do. Well, thank you. Equip it on your head. I will. You're ready to go. Now kill that monster. Okay. I have a traffic cone on my head and a couple of wooden swords. He sees me, so let's just wait for him to get over to us and start clicking on him. Okay. Bam. Another dead Diggle, another tutorial complete. You're making short work of these. Well done. Well, thanks. Thank you so much. Crossbows can be used to shoot monsters from a long ways away. You need two things to use a crossbow and some bolts. First, let's look around for some bolts. Let's look around. There's this poor Diggle on the island. We found some. Now that we have some bolts, we need to find a crossbow. Let me just put these in my bag. I don't really know what to do with them for now. Is there a crossbow lying around up here? There is. Look at that. Excellent. Now open your character panel by pressing C or by clicking on the character button. Let's put this crossbow somewhere. This panel has a slot for crossbows. Pick up the crossbow from your inventory by clicking on it, then place the crossbow in your inventory by placing it in the equipment slot. I'll put it right there. Oh, I gotta say okay first, and then I can click here. To fire bolts, right-click the bolts to equip them. The bolts will appear in the gold square at the bottom of the screen to indicate that they are the active item. Okay. You can now shoot bolts at the Diggle by targeting it with the mouse and pressing right-click. Okay. Let me just kind of find him, and then... boom, I shot him. Wow. That worked great. And I got another gold star. This Diggle has surrounded himself with a charming moat of lava. And we left our crossbow in the previous tutorial. Fortunately, we have explosives. Find a pile of bombs and put them in your belt. Alright, let's just pick up these bombs. Thrown weapon, bombs, softballs, boomerang, shuriken, and so forth operate in the same way as crossbow bolts do. The main difference is that you don't need a crossbow to use them. Equip the makeshift bombs by right-clicking on them in your belt. Alright. You can tell that the bomb has been activated by looking at the gold box at the bottom of your screen that represents the currently active item. Now right-click on the Diggle to blow it to Kingdom Come. Okay, I will. Oh, I threw a bomb over there. Awesome. The room next to yours contains a Thermoblobby who will do his best to kill you with his fiery, gooey attacks. Before you go in there and deliver a heroic beatdown, you need to find protection. Okay. Open the character panel by... Yep, I know how to do that. Push C. Various types of monsters and spells do various types of damages. Makes sense. You can find magical equipment and skills that will help you resist these effects. Not surprisingly, these are called resistances. Thank you. Go pick up the Ring of Ash. I will. You will see 2 slots for rings on the left-hand side of the character panel. Equip the Ring of Ash in your equipment screen. Okay. I'll put it right there. You can see that a small fiery circle has appeared in the resistances panel of the character sheet. Equipping the ring has given you 2 points of conflagratory resistance. This means that you can absorb 2 points of conflagratory damage before it starts to affect you. Okay. For instance, suppose a monster hits you for 2 crushing and 2 conflagratory damage. With the Ring of Ash equipped, you would only receive the 2 points of crushing damage. That's a 50% savings. Wow, okay, so it's just a direct 1-to-1 with the resistance. That's great. Go kill that Thermoblobby. Show it who's boss. Alright. I just have my sword, I suppose. Okay. Oh, here he comes. I'll just wait for him to get it here, and then I'll hit him with my sword. And let's see. He did 1 crushing and 2 conflagratory. Let's hit him again. Looks like I'm on fire. So I don't know if I'm taking persistent flaming damage. I'm almost dead. But we killed him and died. Congratulations, you have died. It is important to understand that normal armor only protects you against damage, crushing, slashing, and blasting damage. Most monsters do one of 3 types of damage, but they may have additional special damages on top of that. Managing your resistances, specifically getting as much as you can, is essential to surviving in the dungeon. Alright. Potions. Magic liquids. Sorcerous fluids, wizard juices, whatever you want to call them. They're powerful items that you can find in the Dungeons of Dredmor and store in your belt or inventory in case of emergency. Okay. Various potions do different things. You have already encountered Aqua Regia in the previous tutorial. But most potions are more useful than that. Let's start by finding the potion of invisibility. Well, I hope they're more useful than that, considering that that potion killed me. The potion of invisibility makes you invisible. Place it in your belt and right-click to drink it, alright? I drank it. Excellent. You will notice that an icon has appeared in the left-hand corner of the screen. This is an example of a buff, an active ability that makes you stronger or weaker. In this case, it makes you invisible. Note that there is a timer in one corner of the icon. I see that, a 24. When the timer goes off to 0, the effect of the potion wears off. In this case, you will return to visibility. Okay. Proceed to the second room and kill the Diggle. I will. Let me just close my inventory here. And let's find the Diggle. Where is it? There it is. But it doesn't know where I am, because I'm invisible. I suppose attacking just instantly makes me visible. As you may have noticed, invisibility also wears off when you hit a monster. I see. Proceed to the northern chamber where you will find a second potion. Here it is. The Voltaic Potion imbues your body with electrical energy, granting you resistance to voltaic attacks, and shocking your foes with deadly lightning. Right-click to drink. Alright, so I put it in my bag, I right-click it. Excellent. Proceed to the third room and kill the Electro Lobby. Bam. Bam. You're looking pretty beat up after those battles, hero. Actually, I didn't take any damage. Why not enjoy a delicious potion of healing? Alright. I guess they want me to drink it. I did it. Gold star. Some heroes choose to fight with steel, or when times are tough, weapons of wood, and occasionally spaghetti. Others have chosen the cerebral, stately art of magic, and this is the subject of today's tutorial. Magic spells are used in the same way as you use combat skills. Magic can summon pets, transport you in and out of danger, and generally make your life better. Well, great. For instance, consider the giant moat blocking your progress. By using Zeuclid's translation, you can move to the other side of the moat. And the pronunciation there of that wizard's name, I apologize. First, equip the spell by clicking on it in your skill belt. Okay. Now right-click on the other side of the moat to teleport, and pull the lever to continue the tutorial. Wow, look at that! I did it! Spells consume mana. The amount of mana consumed is highlighted on the blue mana bar at the bottom of the screen. I see that. To regain mana, you either have to wait by hitting space, or you can drink booze. Go find the sewer brew, then place it in your belt, and right-click on it to drink it. Alright, let's find some booze. Sewer brew is not a high-quality form of alcohol. Well, that's a big surprise, considering the name. However, every turn that you still have booze in your system, you will regain mana at a faster rate than you would normally, specifically 1 point of mana every turn. Okay, just like food. The Fueled by Booze icon indicates how long you will remain refreshed. Fueled by Booze, that's a bumper sticker. Popular. No, I'm just joking. Don't drink and drive. The next room contains a Diggle. As a wizard, you are weak and puny and would not survive a direct confrontation. Instead, blow him up with your magical powers. First, equip the pyrokinesis spell in your skill belt by clicking on it. Alright. Okay. Now, blow up that Diggle by right-clicking on it with the mouse. Okay. Here he is. Oh my. That did really well. We get a gold star, and we blew up a Diggle. Some heroes choose to combine magic and weaponry for potent effects. These wizards often choose to use spells to make their attacks more powerful. These are called buffs. For instance, the Power of Magic Steel spell from the School of Viking Magic infuses your weapon with potent voltaic energies. Click on the Power of Magic Steel spell in your spell belt. Okay. Now right-click to cast. Okay. The Power of Magic Steel has now infused your weapon with voltaic energy. This spell stays active for up to 5 attacks, but it also consumes magic as long as it is in effect. If you run out of mana, the spell will dissolve. You can also cancel the spell at any time by pressing the gold X in the buff icon on the left-hand side of the screen. Okay, now that you're feeling full of lightning, why not take it out on the enraged Diggle in the other room? Alright, let's go ahead and hit him. Oh no, that's right, I have to use my sword. And then I did 3 crushing, 2 slashing, and 2 voltaic. So we're doing a whole bunch of extra damage to this poor Diggle, and we get him. Oh, we did it. Looks like we're done. We have completed all of the tutorials, everyone. Well, that's pretty tremendous, if you ask me. And I'm going to stop this episode and just call it the tutorial episode for Dungeons of Dredmor. In case you're new to the game and you want to watch the tutorial to see what it's all about and get a feel for it. And then in the next episode, I'll actually start my first run. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this series. This game looks like it's a lot of fun, challenging, but has a good sense of humor, and I can't wait to actually try to make some progress. I don't think I got very far when I played it before, and I remember almost none of it, thanks to a bad memory and a good amount of time passing. So I'm excited to play this again, almost for the first time. I hope you have an excellent evening or day, and I'll check you in the next episode of Let's Play Dungeons of Dredmor. Take care.